Hi folks, um, just like to take a few minutes here to introduce myself and talk to you about what to expect in the class. ARH 101 is one of those classes that has been around and part of undergraduate curriculum forever. And it's going to take a look at art, how it was created, and what art means and the context in which the art comes from. From the earliest art, which we kind of call caveman art, and then we go up to the early Renaissance, which incorporates the Gothic period and the start of the building of the cathedrals. Sometimes people say the Renaissance is when modern art started. There's a couple different definitions of modern art. So we're going to do everything that is before the Renaissance. So it's foundational to the artists who were going to rev up the engines and really make something happen in the 15, 16, 1700s. So if you have any interest in sociology, if you have any interest in anthropology, you'll find quite a bit of interest in this class. So it's going to hop around the world. We will not be able to go into depth at any one place, but if you decide to enroll in a four-year school and art history is interesting to you, you'll be able to take specific classes like Chinese art, art of the Middle East, art of Mesoamerica. So we're going to be touching on a lot of different things, a lot of different places, and very, very comprehensive in time traveling from 30 to 40,000 BC up to about 1400 AD, Common Era. So a little bit about myself. I started out as a kid living in the neighborhood of New York City. We didn't live exactly in the city, but as a young child, my parents took me to many art museums, some of which I found interesting, and some of them was, let's go to the automat and have a piece of pie. That would be a lot more fun than looking at all of this art. But anyhow, I think maybe the artwork stuck in my brain. I enjoyed art in school. In high school, I got into graphic arts, which was printing and photography. And I'm still doing photography and composing some children's books and things like that in my spare time. I started to teach art in 1970 at Thunderbird High School, and I spent 20-some years there, retired. During that time I taught drawing, painting, ceramics, crafts, photography, the whole spectrum. And it was also during that time that I started to work with the colleges on the evening classes. And I was at Paradise Valley Community College delivering photo history and art history there. I worked with Rio Salado and then over at Glendale. So after I retired, I kept kind of getting drawn back into the teaching scene, and I never gave up my evening classes. So added Phoenix College and definitely EMCC. We moved into the neighborhood around EMCC 20-some years ago, and I taught photography starting in 2000, 1999, and have been working with the campus ever since. So to say that I am involved in the arts is kind of to make an understatement. I kind of live the arts all of the time, and I really enjoy working with people who are interested in the arts, and it's just an awful lot of fun, and to witness growth, and to every teacher learns from their students, so it is a nice thing. A little bit about the platform. We can't meet face-to-face because of circumstances, but we will be working with Canvas, and you guys are also going to be my guinea pigs working with an electronic textbook. It's a Stokestead text, which I've taught many different editions of it, but I've never taught with an electronic one. Been playing around with it a little bit, and I am very excited for you, because it's not just a paper textbook that you drag around. It's going to be one that you can access from your devices. The bigger the screen, the better. So I understand if you're waiting for a doctor's appointment or something like that, and you can access your textbook on your phone, that's fine, that's good. But when it comes time to really look at the pictures and watch the videos that are embedded into the electronic text, if at all possible, have a laptop or have a desktop monitor that you can see things a little bit better. I hope Canvas is not unfriendly to you. In the announcements, I put a couple of links to get yourself a badge, get yourself certified as being acquainted with all of the Canvas tools. I'm not going to use all of the bells and the whistles, but the other thing I want to kind of put out there on the table is that I am converting from a hybrid, which is a face-to-face and an online. I'm converting the course into fully online. So you may, if you're looking around in our Canvas, you may see some things that look a little strange or unusual. Please don't go ahead, because I will be restructuring. Sometimes I'll be pitching assignments out, and sometimes I'll be putting new assignments in. So what I'm going to ask you to do is look at the calendar in Canvas. And the calendar is going to list everything that you need to do, and it's going to put it up by due dates. If you see something appear in the calendar underneath due dates, that doesn't mean put it off and look at the assignment the day it's due. That would not be the right thing to do. If you see something that comes up and it's due on September 15th, and right now it's September 7th, you need to click on that September 15th assignment, and you need to read it. And then you have to look at your study calendar, and you have to say, I think this is going to take me half an hour to do this, 10 minutes to do that. And you need to be able to build a time management framework from the assignments. So please don't go to the assignment tab. You'll just see lots of different assignments. The modules are being redone as we go along. So your key to success is going to be to look at the Canvas calendar and then keep track of what your learning is going to be. So As far as contacting me goes, the syllabus is online already, and definitely we're going to be reading through that. It has my email address on it, and then this summer, in order to become more accessible, I went to Google and I got a Google Voice phone number. I'll read it out to you. It's 623-252-5117. And I'm not going to be available 24/7. Please don't call me at midnight. I know you might be up, but I'll probably be sleeping. Just try and respect normal office hours like 9 to 5, that sort of thing. If you get a jam and it's like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., yeah, okay, but let's not make it too late or too early in the morning, as a matter of fact. So I'll be sending out announcements. Please be watching your Maricopa email, and that's what I prefer to use to communicate with you. I know many of you have Google Mail accounts. The college is much happier. They feel like it's a safer method of emailing when you use your student Maricopa accounts to access Canvas and to access the instructors. So I keep my eyes on that. And by the way, we're going to have 2 days a week that are kind of special days for ARH 101, and that would be Monday and Thursday. So you can kind of say to yourself, on Mondays and Thursdays there's going to be new assignments posted. There's going to be opportunity for you to upload your work so that I can grade it. So I'm taking 2 days a week. I'm teaching 3 different classes, so I'm kind of splitting up my calendar, and that doesn't mean that you can't communicate on other days, and it doesn't mean that I won't send out, perhaps I'll send out an announcement on another day, but Mondays and Thursdays are going to be important days in this class for you. So look forward to really learning something about you guys. I'll put up a little assignment about that where you can tell me some things on yourself. Maybe even send a snapshot, a little picture of yourself, and we'll work together, and we're going to have a lot of fun, I think. So, all right, take care. Bye-bye.